Today, CDC Director Robert Redfield claimed that a COVID vaccine may be available for high-risk individuals as early as late fall or early winter, with a vaccine potentially available to the wider public in early 2021. This comes as we're learning more about a setback for a major vaccine trial this week and are hearing more calls for increased diversity of participants in these critical final stage trials. Bob Woodruff lays it all out for us in this week's Vaccine Watch.
This week, 9 companies who are leading the race for a vaccine pledged that politics will not interfere with science. In a joint statement, they called this an historic pledge to uphold the integrity of the scientific process.
I do hope and I believe there won't be a politicization of this. There may be a political atmosphere, but I don't think we're going to have a politicization of the actual decisions regarding a vaccine.
I'm hoping it will help turn the tide in what is right now a troubling situation where a lot of people are quite skeptical about this vaccine.
The joint pledge coming after President Trump's remarks this weekend that a vaccine could be ready before the November 3rd election.
We're going to have a vaccine very soon, maybe even before a very special date. You know what date I'm talking about. The numbers are looking unbelievably strong, unbelievably good.
But just yesterday, one of the most promising vaccine candidates from Oxford University and the company AstraZeneca temporarily stopped its global late-stage trials because of a potential adverse reaction in a UK patient. The pause puts other volunteers in temporary limbo. For example, Jorge Vega, a waiter from Los Angeles, took his first shot in the AstraZeneca trial last Friday.
I'm here for me and for my community because I have some people that I have lost due to this. I have fears like everybody else, but I'm here to help.
But he will not get his second shot until the company finishes its investigation of the cause of the patient's illness. In a statement, AstraZeneca says this is a routine action, which has to happen whenever there is a potentially unexplained illness in one of the trials. In large clinical trials, illnesses will happen by chance and must be independently reviewed. The company Moderna also now saying it is committed to doing the trial the right way, even if it means slowing down to ensure their vaccine is tested in vulnerable populations.
We as a company have made a decision that it's absolutely essential in our development plan that we make sure that those populations are well represented in our study.
Victor McFadden told me he volunteered for Moderna's trial at the Henry Ford Health System in Detroit to save as many people as possible.
It's devastated the whole world. And if I can give it a jump start to try to find some type of way to get this over with, I'm all willing to do it.
But around the country, there is a lower percentage of people of color volunteering, partly because of higher risks with COVID-19, but also because of historical injustices and past medical studies.
We have to find a way to build trust with these communities that are going to benefit from the vaccine. It just has to be done.
Moderna President Stephen Hoge hopes that trust building will pay off if it means more people are willing to take a vaccine once it becomes widely available.
One of the reasons it matters so much right now to be focusing on diversity in the clinical research is it's the very beginning of building that trust in that vaccine.
As AstraZeneca hits pause and Moderna indicates it might slow down, competitor Pfizer is continuing full speed ahead, saying this week it could be the first company to have data about its vaccine, and that would be less than 2 months from now.
We expect by the end of October, normally, should be able to have enough events to say if the product works or not.
And Dr. Fauci says we're likely to end up with more than one COVID-19 vaccine in the long run, but with companies pledging to follow the science, don't expect the first vaccines to roll out to the American public until well after the election. This is Bob Woodruff, tracking the race for a vaccine.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.